Hey there friend, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm kicking off a series called Secrets of the Gym. I'll be going over a lot of the things that I've learned throughout my fitness career that I hope can help you too. So let's get started. The first tip I'm going to be talking about is sets and reps. Now if you're just starting working out and you're looking up YouTube tutorials of workouts or exercise tutorials, they'll probably tell you to do something like 3 sets of 8 or 5 sets of 5 for example, and you're just expected to know what this means. If you were like me when I first started, I wouldn't know what that means. What's a set? What's a rep? I mean, maybe obvious to some people, but you know. So let's break that down. What exactly is a set? What exactly is a rep? So let's take a dumbbell curl for example. The exercise consists of the concentric and eccentric part of the movement, going up and going down. Simple, right? So one rep is just that, one up and one down. Now, one full set is going to be 8 repetitions. Then after completing the set, that's when you take a rest. Then once the rest is complete, start another set. The amount of rest you take for each exercise is going to depend on the rep range and goal of the exercise. Generally, there are 3 types of goals for all exercises: strength, muscle growth or hypertrophy, and endurance. Strength rep ranges can be anywhere from 1 to 5 reps and 3 to 5 minutes of rest in between sets. Longer rest times allow our muscles to recover in between sets and start each set with a full tank of energy. Hypertrophy work can be anywhere from 8 to 12 reps and 30 seconds to 2 minutes of rest in between sets. For this goal, it's best to keep our rest times relatively low just because we're trying to really pump up the muscle and exhaust it. Endurance work is any rep range above 12 reps. For this goal, you really want to take a lift when ready mentality, meaning generally 2 or more minutes of rest in between your sets. Now let's get into tip number 2. Numbers don't matter.
Then why did you just tell me all about the numbers?
The rep ranges I just explained should be followed for each goal. However, you shouldn't totally be focused on just hitting the numbers for each exercise. Regardless of the goal, the whole point of the exercise is to actively and mentally work on the muscle. For instance, if I tell you to do 3 sets of 8 dumbbell curls, your job isn't to just pick any weight you can do 8 or more reps. If my goal is hypertrophy, then I need to pick a weight where my biceps are being challenged. That means I can only hit 8 reps or I'm near maxing out. In other words, focus more on your form and mind-muscle connection with each and every rep, and don't focus just on the numbers. This is going to take your gains to a whole new level. If you're liking these tips so far, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe for more content. So let's get into tip number 3. Learn to deadlift. Ask any pro lifter or bodybuilder and they'll probably tell you at some point in their lifting career they've incorporated the deadlift into their routines. Look around YouTube and there'll be countless of videos on the exercise. Now I'm not saying you absolutely have to do the exercise, but the deadlift is one of the most beneficial exercises out there. If you're not familiar with the deadlift, it's basically picking up a bar with weight from the ground. Pretty simple, right? Wrong. It requires a hefty amount of form cues to perform correctly, and can have detrimental effects to your back if performed incorrectly. Now why am I telling you to learn this complicated exercise? Let me give you a few scenarios. Picking up weights in the gym. Deadlift. Picking up your loved ones. Deadlift. Picking up your loved ones. Deadlift. As a beginner, deadlift might sound like an intimidating exercise. And I'll be honest, I never wanted to do the exercise as a beginner either. But later on, I learned just how useful the exercise really was. Once you do learn it, be sure to teach it to someone who has back problems because they're probably lifting with improper technique. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit that like and subscribe for more tips.